General description of the 12 Council Government. ARNA, Chief Executive Advisor and Ministerial Council. Concentrating on the power of the Aborigines who comprise any government to address the needs of the people and implement the political goals of the people through strategic planning and organizing while having a foundational knowledge of Aboriginal civics and natural law government. ARNA, Ministerial Council of New Age Science and Technology, concentrating on the many progressive and available scientific and technological tools available to the Aboriginal Indigenous people that can be used to enhance the goals and agendas of the peoples of the Aboriginal Republic of North America, and promoting innovative, creative, and technology and maintaining information about innovative scientific achievements and technologies readily available to those nationals who desire them through a natural and environmentally friendly manner. ARNA, Ministerial Council of Religion and Spirituality, concentrating on the unified purpose of religion and spirituality amongst Aboriginal Indigenous people, which provides a unified concept of peace and respect for diversity, being aware of the right to lawful responsible choice of any peoples and respect to the religion and spirituality. This ministerial council has the general and specific duty to discuss and promote harmony and respect to the religion and spirituality. ARNA, Defense and Military Studies, Ministerial Council, concentrating on the just use of militaries within the Aboriginal Republic of North America with the exclusive intent and purpose to protect the sovereignty of the Aboriginal Indigenous peoples. ARNA, Economic Ministerial Council, concentrating on the economic condition and activities of the economy of the indigenous peoples and the nations of the international community while providing in-depth, up-to-date, general and specific information to the peoples of the planet about economic policies, plans, and infrastructures and the general maintenance of the economic infrastructure of the ARNA. ARNA, International Affairs and Communications, Ministerial Council, concentrating on the increasing awareness of the common people to international affairs of the indigenous peoples of importance to them with focus on the state of the politics of international indigenous autonomy and the United Nations and other international organizations and entities. Key focus: how the Aboriginal people can use these international bodies to meet their needs, goals, and political aspirations globally. ARNA, Community Actions, Ministerial Council, concentrating on the sharing of the unique and artistic gifts of the Aboriginal nationals while creating a renaissance in cultural sharings of various nationalities and implementing the political power of the worldwide artistic expression in varied cultures with a focus on the contributions of Aboriginal people to art and culture. ARNA Health and Ministerial Council, concentrating on implementing awareness of the innovative methods available in treatments for disease, increased knowledge of alternative food supplies that can decrease famine, starvation, and assisting with proper respect for the healing modes of Aboriginal peoples and the right of the common people to be informed about effective, affordable healing modalities while teaching them their natural right to decide the best course to take to preserve the health of the families and communities and nation. ARNA, Justice Ministerial Council, concentrating on the proper administration of justice to Aboriginal peoples of ARNA and generally all peoples across the planet through awareness of national, and local rights available to various Aboriginal nationals who are in need of legal and lawful remedy. Politicizing any nation, state, or national of nation who disrespects the international agreements made to the protection of the indigenous peoples of ARNA, any other indigenous jurisdiction, and the various nations of earth, focusing on conflict resolution and training communities of the world so that the power of the people to be properly and peacefully handle disputes is given due consideration. ARNA Forensic Ministerial Council and Ministerial Council Administration Births and Deaths, concentrating on the proper administration of proper recording the births and deaths of Aboriginal nationals of ARNA with a focus on the Aboriginal indigenous cultural practices in birth and death ceremonies and assisting with focusing in any necessary situation within the ARNA jurisdiction and any other jurisdiction by contract. ARNA Ministerial Council and Education Philosophy, concentrating on the educational of ARNA nationals through our Aboriginal curriculum while creating a worldwide respect for diversity in education through discussion, dialogue, and scholastic philosophical presentation. To politicize any and all attempts to subjecting the people to restrictive, unlawful, autocratic, corporate, or governmental monopolies on education, whether covert or overt. This is against the direct will of the Aboriginal people who may be involved in such actions. Declaration and Affidavit of Rights of all Aboriginal Indigenous peoples. 1. The Aboriginal Indigenous people are described as the peoples who are autosiphons, the natural people of the planet Earth. Number 2. The Constitution of the Aboriginal Republic of North America contains the general operational principles of the nation. The society cannot prohibit its Aboriginal nationals who are nationals by natural right in carrying on in any activity that is for the purpose of sustaining the freedom of justice of equality and general assistance of a single living being or a group. However, the activity of any living being or group of living beings must not create injury to any other living being or group. Aboriginal indigenous peoples are born with their nationality by Aboriginal bloodline descent. This cannot be taken from them by the Aboriginal Republic of North America. ARNA can only assist living beings in proper engaging their national plebiscite and offer nationality upon the agreement of the living being to follow the Constitution, General Moral Code, and the ancient texts of Aboriginals as translated by ARNA Research Institute only. Moral Code and ancient texts of the Aborigines as translated by the ARN Research Institute only. Number 4. The ministerial councils and ministries set up by the people of the Aboriginal Republic of North America represent the indigenous people by the permission of the indigenous people of the nation. The government is the people. The Aboriginal Republic of North America does not promote a specific religion, but does promote universal natural law based on the ancient principles of cosmology, the laws of nature, and the laws of absolute character in the universe. We place full confidence in our collective to arrive at truth through the laws of the nation, investigation, and full participation of the people of the nation.